to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello! I am in the studio on my own. He's off where I'm pointing to. He's off drinking with his friends. So that means ask me anything you like and I will be a delight and tell you. He's warned me though. He said, get off a minute, you. He says, I can switch you off anytime. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely new year. I'm not going to say the HAPPY, because if it's anything at the beginning of last 2022, it was crap. So I'm going to say, have a lovely new year. I think that's the best way to start off. A lovely one, because I know a lot of people have been diagnosed with cancer and stuff like that, so...
Oh, what a lovely start.
I know, it's been a crap year for 2022 with people. You know, and I feel for them.
Paul says, what did you do for New Year's?
Who did?
Paul.
Oh, I had my youngest son and a male friend, and we couldn't get to McDonald's because time we finished work, McDonald's was shut time we got home. So I'm off to take him as a treat today for McDonald's. And my friend treated me to a Chinese, which, by the way, I had for lunch today, some of it. So,
yeah.
Ta-da!
I'm like, as you can see, I'm not actually in the room. That's because I'm with my housemates and their friends. We've gone to an Airbnb together to enjoy New Year's as a group.
Cheers, everyone.
Yes. I'll see if they want to say hello.
McDonald's farm or McDonald's. True. Don't get me started on with the cows. Oh, McDonald had a cow. E-I-E-I-O. And on the cow... Oh, no, on the farm. Oh, McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, he had some cows. With moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here and a moo, there and a moo, everywhere. Oh, actually, yeah, I can get really to mischief, can't I? And you're not here to mute me.
I mean, I could. I'll see if the group want to say hello.
Are you dragging it to the group?
Say
They're watching football.
Live on podcast.
Hiya! I spoke to them earlier today, actually. I had to FaceTime him and that. Sing it, my son, sing it. Don't do it. I had a don't do it, sing it. What's your New Year's resolution? I'll tell you my New Year's resolution in a minute. What's yours, pen in the arse?
Well, actually, before I say what is everyone? So while we're saying our New Year's resolutions, what is everyone else's New Year resolutions?
Touche.
Yeah. Well, I've got to get back to exercising again. I think that's everybody's typical New Year's resolution. So I wouldn't really class that as a resolution. But I do plan to. We've got a new gym in the town.
I dream of a genie. No, I don't know that one, genie one. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Cause they got that new gym open in the town, haven't they, Auntie Ange?
Oh, the outside gym.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to go to that one because my old one's too far away, so I had to kind of stop because I was also busy setting up my businesses, weren't I?
Yeah.
I got too
and the
busy.
price of fuel's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, like half an hour drive to get there, the price of fuel, then the 2 hours there, then half an hour back, I've wasted 3 hours. So hopefully the one that's nearby, I can turn up and exercise better. And now that my arm works, mostly, I can get back to it.
Well, Evan says he's going to give up on women.
Oh, okay.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Is he going to go to the other team now?
How about she? Yeah, you're going to back the other side. How about she will be coming around the mountain when she comes? Yeah, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Yeah, she'll be coming around the mountain, coming around the mountain, coming around the mountain when she comes. I remember singing that at school, in middle school, because we had a teacher called Mr. Agler, who was also our deputy head. and he always used to make us sing that, and then he also used to make us sing the Battle of Jericho. So,
says
hello.
And happy New Year to Nick.
You might get lucky, Mindstorm. Oh, you might get lucky, Stein. So don't say that. Emily will not be impressed.
Emily's not here, unfortunately, so I won't be.
There's your answer. She's busy at home working, bless her little soul.
She's busy working on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Mine is, I'm going to focus doing a bit for me. I'm always busy helping others. I'm going to do a bit for me. I've got an exam coming up in this month, so I need to get that done, out of the way, and then I want to really get my soccer course done, and then hopefully get my charities then up and running. Because every time I want to do something, I don't know if I've watched the previous ones, but I've had obstacles in my way, so I'm sort of like going to focus on getting the course out of the way, and then go back to them. But I am going to.
There's been a lot of challenges.
I'm going to have a whingy moo at the bloke though.
We'll overcome them.
You what?
We'll overcome them this year.
Yes, I think, and we'll hopefully get a move as well. So, look, my daughter, my youngest one, started knitting this for a pain in the arse, and she got to about here and gave up. And then I knitted a few, and then my end kept popping off. So Mindstorm glued it the other day. So from that colour there to there, that's what I started redoing. I'm making them a long orange scarf, and so while I was waiting to go on live, I started knitting a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else was I doing while I was waiting? Yes, have you noticed everything ran smoothly this time? That's because he's away. That's because you're away. And do you know what? I think we've got more viewers because they want me to get into mischievous stuff because you're not here to stop me.
like a day in advance.
I'm going to give up Twitter. Oh, yeah. Twitter can be horrible. But then find Twitter on the nice people on Twitter, because I found a few nice ones on Twitter. And that.
You should follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, I should get me Auntie Ange and twit more on my Auntie Ange Twitter. Now I've programmed it into my phone. Well, I didn't program it into the phone. You programmed it into my phone so I could use the other one. And I've got to get the life hacks up as well. Auntie Ange life hacks. I've got to get that back up and running on Twitter. So that's some more. Mine isn't more really for giving up, but it's more focusing on what I need to do for me. I can't do a lot about house move just quite yet, and I can't. So, but I can get my courses out of the way. I'll get my Auntie Ange Agony art up and running again, because there's been lots of breakups this month. So I think that's nice to.
You want to put your wisdom out there, Auntie Ange.
Yeah, so I've got a friend who's lost a wife a few years ago, and it's really hit him this year. Right then, Mindstorm, what kind of echo chamber? What's that? Are you inside of?
I'm in a conservatory at the moment, so.
D-Dan Tuckle's find. Oh man. His face in a frying pan, combined his hair with the wagon wheel, died with a toothache in his hair. I remember that one. That is a little song that I used to sing at school. You wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
So yeah. So I've got to get my Twitter up and running and my life hacks up and running and.
Yeah, it's working on itself.
Yeah, I know. I've got to get them done. I've had a lazy day today. I don't know about anybody else. I've been playing a few of my games. My Coin Master Village has been completely wiped out again. So yeah, I've had a bit of a lazy day.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a chill day. We did go for a nice little walk. Found some sculpture area in Peterborough. We're just walking around that. We're just kind of making jokes about the art there, because a lot of it just doesn't look great, to be honest.
Is it modern?
And kind of yeah, it wouldn't have been made very modern. It's from like the 90s and stuff. It's just the style, you know. What do they call it? abstract or something. I don't know.
Well, Perkins Engines, by one of their main roundabouts, got this great picture, and it looks like a pile of books stuck on top of each other, or a pile of cars that have been crushed and just dumped on top of each other. They spent a fortune on that. I'd rather them go to setting up, nice charities or something like that, or something for.
So I tell you, a good sculpture. There's good sculpture I saw. So I did the documentary for it as well. It's on this channel.
Get out the way, because you've got the.
Yeah, you see the chat. So there's a sculpture. So there's the Bomber Command Place in Lincoln. I did a documentary there, and their sculpture is one of the wings of the plane. Like this tall wing. I've got a drone shot around it as well. So if you ever find it's the documentary on the channel. I did that with a small group of people.
Yeah, I think I've got to get myself into gear a bit more and get it sorted out. So what are your plans so far for I'm going to say for the first 3 to 6 months, because a lot of things could happen in the week.
Yeah, a lot.
So what would you roughly like to do or get or achieve?
Yeah.
Me, my level 2 exam up by. So I'll be read tomorrow morning. Start revising for that. I've got 3 weeks. So
I've got to get myself back into gear with my projects, because like the Charming Shadow and Lyra thing, I've kind of stopped on that again. So I need to kick that back in.
Come on, Evans, what are your plans for the next 3 months? And then we can ask again in 3 months, what is everybody else going to be?
Yeah.
Let us know. I was in a pub a second ago meeting my friend's bloke she's dating, and then another friend turned up and another friend turned up, so it's quite funny. So I don't know if they're going to still be there when I finish the podcast, or they've linked me up and I'm sitting in Wetherspoons watching, I don't know.
Was it? Yeah, if you guys let us know what your plans are for at least like the first 3 to 4 months of the year, and we could probably ask it again.
Work, football, and sleeping.
That
does not surprise me at all when it comes to you.
Yeah, and then after a few months we'll ask again if we remember.
I will. I'll postmark it all over the walls.
And then we'll
see
ask.
I've got to go downstairs yet and write it down.
Yeah, and then we can ask everyone, if you manage to even just start the goals, because it could be something that could take you a couple of months to just get around to starting. I know sometimes it takes me a while to get started on some stuff.
Bob's put, I'm thinking of becoming a professional. What's that? Bowler
or
tennis player this year.
That'd be fun.
That'd be alright. Do both. Not gonna hurt, is it?
One of my friends there, he was part of the tennis society, and he was pretty good at it.
I knew this lady and her son did really, really well, and she got told to take it to Peterborough because they go far in Peterborough and not in Stamford. And that was quite interesting.
I think I kind of started a script for an animation a few months ago, and I want to finally get that started at some point. I need to work on a budget and everything, and maybe set up a Kickstarter.
By the way, Nick, have a lovely New Year. I'm looking into this Irish moss for health problems, because I always come up with stuff to you. This Irish moss, you buy it in a pack, and then by the looks of it, because I was talking to my sister today because she's got gut issues. She'll kill me now, I've told loads of people. And I brought it for her when I went last time to go and see her to make it up for her, and it comes dry. Then you have to soak it for about 8 hours. Then you rinse it, and then you do it again. And you soak it, and then I think you boil it, and it goes into a gel. Another friend recommended it. It's for gut issues and everything else, and actually, it's good for your lungs. I can never pronounce it. The proper word for your lungs with the R-E. I don't know. And anyway, and I have slight issues with my lungs because I had swine flu back in 2009. And it scarred my tissues and my lungs. So I get out of breath quite easy. And apparently it heals it. So guess what? I was on the phone to my sister today and I said, I've brought you this thing. I'm going to make it up and try it. She goes, well, why don't you try it and then let me know? Because when I was reading off the benefits of it too, on the because I got it up on the internet and I was reading the benefits of it, I went, oh, it's good for my lungs. I read, and she says, well, you try it and then you let me know. I went, no. When I come up in a couple of weeks' time, we will try it together. But apparently my friend says she has it with yogurt because it's nicer taste. Only a teaspoon. So it's called Irish Moss. So give that a go and that might help you out, Nick. Just eat a load of kale. Yes, kale is very good and you can put it in smoothies. The problem with kale is very strawy, isn't it? It's very strawy because I've eaten it because it's brilliant for your eyesight, kale is. And that. So yeah, it's very strawy. I like it. I think it's best in a smoothie though.
It says
better
candy. M&M.
Yeah. Thank
Which
you.
one?
Better candy, M&Ms and Skittles. Oh, have you tried the sour Skittles? They're nice.
Which one do you prefer?
But yeah, I'm plain old rainbow though. I don't mind the sour ones, but I'd have to be the rainbows.
Yeah. So which sweets do you prefer? M&Ms or Skittles?
That's hard. It depends because I like M&Ms with the nuts inside. Because I like eating the outside. Eat the chocolate and the shell, and you get left with the nut, and then you put the nut in your mouth.
Skittles.
It's like I used to like the double decker, but they don't make the double decker now with the crispy bottom. They make it with like a Rice crispy texture. Bloody Americans taking over our Cadbury's. Anyway, and I just like the double decker, and I can't do this anymore. And I get the double decker. This is how naughty I am, and I eat the top bit. And then I'm left with a biscuit. And then I used to love that, but I can't do that anymore, so I stopped buying them. And Twix is the same, because Twix comes with two. One, I'll eat normally. I'm doing the actions, can you tell? And then the other one, I'll get and I'll nibble at it. Eat the top of it, and then I eat the biscuit. That's my bad habits.
Better alcohol, tequila or vodka, Auntie Ange?
Gotta be vodka, I can't do tequila. Oh, rose tequila is really nice. I like rose tequila, but I can't stand tequila. First time I tried it, I was nearly heaving in my sister's sink because she brought it back from holiday. Yeah, and I did all that. And then I knocked it back. I was like, ooh. If I drink it out tequila, I will grin and bear it. But Pernod, definitely not Pernod. Cannot do Pernod. But vodka's quite nice. But no, rose tequila's nice. I do like rose tequila.
Meat, beef or pork?
Oh, beef.
I like beef.
Crisps,
I like
corn chips or potato chips. Ah, now you're talking. Now in England we have potatoes is our chips. So are you talking crisps on that side if you're American? Or is that your mate Rob? Or is it someone else?
Yes.
So I'm sorry, but I like crisps. I'm a crisp fan. I eat more crisps than I would chocolate. Ice cream, chocolate or mint chocolate? Ooh, mint chocolate.
I like mint chocolate. I always love to get, whenever there's a mint chocolate chip, I like that one.
And then do you remember when you're little on holiday, I always make sure we got the ones that dipped into chocolate and then we had the chocolate. I remember first time I ever picked them up and your dad pulled his face, oh, they're going to have chocolate all down their clothes and all around their mouth. Like, so what? It's just life, isn't it? Get a bit of muckiness. So, dare I ask what you've been drinking last night?
Me? Just a bit of cider.
Oh, right. To your coffee. Now, I don't mind coffee, but lately I've been drinking a lot of tea, and when I'm stressed, I drink a lot of tea.
I don't like coffee, so
you don't like coffee. Right.
No, I don't like coffee.
Banana or apple? Both.
I like
a banana. I like apple. I make banana cakes. Then I make banana muffins. I make banana custard, banana sandwich. But I can't do that. But I make an apple pie.
But if we do fruit in general, I definitely love clementines.
Strawberries, but they have to be in season. I'm very funny. My food has to be in season. So I won't eat strawberries in January because I think what they've been sprayed with or where they come from. Soup or a sandwich? I tend to eat sandwich soup, but I think I would prefer a soup. I have got a pumpkin that I'm going to make a pumpkin soup with yet. Which I most probably do tomorrow. I've got pumpkin squash things I've got to make, so. Oh, allergic to bananas, bless you. But yes. Did you have a nice Christmas pain in the backside?
Soft soap or bar soap? Soft soap.
So we tend to have sausage soap because we haven't used a lot of shower gel.
But we
have normal soap for washing hands.
Well,
actually, hard soap's good for also giving your clothes a bit of scrub. And Dove.
I just don't like when you get near the end and it gets very small and you can't, like, it's hard to use and you either have to chuck it or squish it into the next soap.
Yeah, but also Dove soap is very good for getting blood out of anything that you have. When it's that time on the mattress and it goes through, you just get the Dove soap. But liquid soap is actually very good if you've got a hair dye and you're renting a house. You wet it, the carpet, you sprinkle a bit of the liquid soap, massage, don't rub, massage the carpet fibres, there you go, with body language again, and the sun's here, and keep wiping up, and then you find that it gets rid of the stains, which is really, really good. And if you get a slight stubbing in it, sprinkle a bit of salt on top and that helps it even more. Which I've done a recording for, which has to go on my life hack soon. I've got to really get it all into running. Dry powder for washing powder or liquid. I have dry powder now. I have box stuff because obviously for the environment and the plastics all the time. Extra cover for bed or minimum covers. Now you're talking to a woman who's suffering with a bit of menopause. The off hot flush at night. Right, my bed consists. It's getting quite thingy, isn't it? I have to watch you because I could get in, details will come on. I have a protection sheet down. I have my fleece electric blanket. Then I put a fitted sheet, and then I have a flat sheet on top, and then I have my duvet cover. But I don't actually use my duvet cover at the moment. It's like rolled up at the end of the bed because it's very.
For me, I'm usually warm. For me, I'm usually warm, so like I don't have that many covers anyway. But also, then it kind of also, weather dependent. If it's summer, then as minimal as possible, like thin blankets and stuff.
Yeah, but my quilt cover's there just in case I get cold. Then I just throw it over, because there's one stage at night when I was thinking that because you always had a habit of sneaking the heating on, and I got thought you lot put the heating on. Well, you especially because you were paying in the backside for it. When I thought you put the heating on because I was burning up in bed, and I took the covers off me and I was like, oh my god, there's no heating on. And then I put the cover back on, and then I was burning up again. So I had to have that lovely technique of one leg in, one leg out, and it got the nice right temperature. Going through the menopause is great. The only thing I haven't suffered with actually is the mood swings. Otherwise than that, the heat wave, I'm like that. I only get them once in a blue moon though. Only once a moon.
Auntie Ange.
Pool or snooker? Pool. I like to have a game of pool.
Got pool.
egg noodles or elbow macaroni? I don't know. I like both.
Auntie Ange,
What?
I have to start heading off in a bit.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll have to wrap up soon. Make an early one. What's that, Nick? Oh, Nick says dry powder. Yes, I'm the same dry powder. Onions or I like both. I actually been making some nice recipes. I made a Jafara. I'll have to say chicken Jafara. It's because I've got to go say turkey, and I didn't use chicken. I used turkey, so it's thrown me off track. And then I did a tikka masala turkey one. Turkey tikka masala. You weren't that keen on both of them. I was actually impressed. I loved them. I scoffed it. Especially the last one, tikka masala. I did myself another scoop. Gave one to my friend Sue, gave one to my mate Chris, and I gave another one to my mate Evans. I was quite impressed because there was loads left. You weren't keen on that, was you, much?
I mean, I like tikka masala and stuff, you know, when you get it in that jar with the sauce.
Yes, this was homemade though, darling. This was homemade.
Yeah.
Both is not a legal answer. I don't mind onions because I do onion soup as well. Would I have? But then I've had a bit of garlic water. What you do? You boil the kettle up. You let it cool down. You put it in a glass, only a little shot glass, and then you cut half a clove of garlic and you put it in your water, and that's supposed to help with your immune system and everything. So I've been doing that. Check long hair, short hair. I quite like short hair, even though I've got mine long at the moment.
I like having very short hair.
I just can't be bothered to get it cut.
I'll be back in a second.
So I suppose we'd best start wrapping up, have we? And then I've got to take your brother to McDonald's. Hot sauce or sweet? No, it has to be sweet and sour. I'm not a hottie fanny. That's so wrong, isn't it?
What's that? Hot sauce or sweet?
I'm not a hottie fanny.
Oh, Auntie Ange, you are a pervert.
I have 100 more questions. Don't quit already. I'm sorry, but we have to.
Yeah,
Tune in next week and give us 100 more, and then you could ask how we got on with our goals. Pine tree or oak tree? Oak tree. And do you know I have an oak tree dedicated to me? My friend has sponsored an oak tree for me, and I've got to find out where it is. I haven't got many choices on that one. Have you not, Nick? Oh, bless you. So,
anyway, we should probably up, shouldn't we?
Yes. Because you got to do your bit. I'm going to sort out your little bro. Hello, Jess. Lewis. Is that one of your groupies?
No, just been here before.
Oh.
Is it Jess or Jessie?
Flowers. I like flowers, but then I used to eat a lot of fruit when I was growing up as a child. Move your movies. But then I only like watching more fun things that make me laugh. But I wouldn't mind getting back into the horror films again.
Yeah.
But
right.
You should get me tuned up for horror films and watch me scream like a baby.
Anyway, we're going to start wrapping up, Auntie Ange?
Yes. Well, you're in the controls of it all, aren't you?
Well,
so isn't that quite good that I'm sort of like have everything here as well, and I've been a good girl. I'm actually disgusted that I've been a bit of a good girl. I wanted to be get into mischief.
Yeah, we can't answer anymore.
Comedy or drama? Comedy.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll start wrapping up.
Tune in next week, Rob, and ask more.
And this time I'll actually be back in the studio, so.
Well, that's a bit of disappointment, isn't it? So be warned, get ready for me to get muted because he will be back.
Technically, I can mute right now.
Anyway, seeing you all. Like documentaries as well as fiction. Documentaries are first.
Anyway, huge thanks to our Patreon supporters. Got Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary. The Fantastic Four. That's it.
Oh, we're down one now, aren't we?
If you want to help support the channel, go to patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions.
Or subscribe, because it's free as well. And recommend your friends to subscribe.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Have a lovely week. Hopefully 2003 will start on a good note with everybody else.
2023.
2023. Did I say?
You said 2003. You're 20 years.
10 years out. Oh, bless you.
If you haven't already.
Yep. See you later.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say that it feels right.